Thanks. Yeah, I think just the opportunity presented, from the coaches and the players on the team, and the camaraderie, and I love Youngstown. I love being home, seeing my family. So, I think all of that really just put me in a great spot to be myself and go out with a group of guys, and know that we're going to compete day in and day out to win a championship, and hopefully make Youngstown proud.
But what do you think the expectations are of the team for you guys, coach Max and guys? You guys are maybe a little bit older this year, but going forward, you think the expectations are?
I think for us, like, we just want to compete as hard as we can, one pitch at a time. I think in baseball, you get caught up maybe looking down the road or after the first couple of weeks. But I think for us, it's play hard every single day, every single pitch. And, we have enough talent to make a lot of noise, like not only in our league, but outside of the conference. So I think for us, as long as we do what we know how to do, play really hard, I think we're going to shock a lot of people, but also, fulfill some of those goals we have for ourselves later down in the season.
How do you feel like in the pitchers when the arms are kind of different? How do you guys feel like you guys are able to kind of play off each other, support each other? Just from a player's perspective.
Yeah, I think, like kind of like Coach Bertolini said, we have a lot of different arms, and we're very, very deep in the pitching staff. We have righties all the way up to 94 miles an hour. We have lefties that throw really sidearm for up to 85 to 88. So we have a whole different spectrum of arms, and I think we all are all focused on the same goal: throwing strikes, getting ahead, letting the defense work behind us. And I think for us, as long as we just stay within ourselves and trust ourselves, I think this pitching staff could be very good.
When you have that kind of variety, how does that help? When you guys are able to attack opposing teams differently when you have that kind of variety with your pitchers.
Yeah, of course. I mean, you see it at the big league level, a lot of different matchups, lefty on lefty, or a righty guy that throws a lot of cutters to righties away from righties. So I think that kind of variability gives us, the ability to adapt and, kind of look at some of those specific matchups to give us, our team, the best chance to win, but also, look a couple innings ahead to see, okay, we have three lefties coming up. Maybe we'll throw a lefty here. So I think it kind of puts us in a good spot to not only compete and put our best foot forward, but also gives us the best chance to win.
With having this nice weather, how fun and big and important is it to get out there and practice, especially the coach mentioned the outfielders getting some live action. How important is that?
Yeah, I think it's super important. I always say my body and arm feel, 10 times better when I'm throwing outside versus inside. I don't know why. It's probably all mental just from playing baseball outside. But I think it's huge for us because, you get to see that ball flight for the outfielders. Infielders, you get to see the ground balls off the real grass and the real bat. And I think it overall, I think the last 2 days we were outside at Eastwood, I think the team morale was a lot better overall just from being outside in the sun. And it kind of feels more like baseball versus playing inside.
Probably not a fair question to ask you, Jake, but you played at the high level of the Big Ten. What you've seen here at Youngstown, how big is that gap, if any?
I don't think there's a gap at all, honestly. I think, I mean, of course, maybe like your super top end guys, but I think here at Youngstown State, we spoke about Derek Tarpley Jr. We have guys like Trey Law, pitchers like myself and Sloan Ulrich, and a couple of those other guys. Those guys can play anywhere in the country. So I think for us, it's just focusing on ourselves and playing one pitch at a time. And I truly think we can compete with anybody as long as we, stay true to ourselves and play very hard all the time.
I know we're still a few months away, but you get to play against your former team at the beginning of May. Just how excited are you for that?
Yeah, I'm definitely excited to go down there. I mean, honestly, I haven't really looked past our schedule, like past the first 4 weeks, just trying to focus on that. But I think it'll definitely be good. Hopefully, we roll in there like 25-5 and expect to win. That would be a lot of fun for me. And I think it's a really good opportunity to face a really good team and kind of see like where we measure up heading into conference. Because I think that game's May 8th maybe, and it'll be right before conference. So it's a good measuring stick for us, definitely.